So guys, Mr. Peter Obi has finally reacted to Tinubu's certificate saga. You know all this while he has been silent, but he used this opportunity while delivering a speech at UNN Nsukka to say something very interesting about Tinubu. Just listen to what Mr. Peter Obi got to say.
So if you ask now, Peter Obi, where did you go to school? He says, oh, it was in Nsukka. Where is your result? Which department? He doesn't know. And then university says, and people say, university should release it. Then Peter Obi will sue and say, don't release it. Hey, wait a minute. You was one who said you went to this university. I was in Nsukka. I'm a student in Nsukka. It doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily need to say you went to school. You might not be somebody who went to school. There's so many great people in the world who didn't go to school.
Yes, remember Tinubu did not just tell us that he graduated from the Chicago State University. He told us he made a first class, and now people are asking for his record. He's saying, don't release my record. Honestly, Mr. Peter Obi said other things about this current government. He even said Nigeria is already a failed state. Not just a failing state, but Nigeria has failed. Peter Obi went on to say so many things, as regards to the way that this government is handling issues in Nigeria. My people, you need to watch this video from beginning to end. Just listen to Peter Obi speak. He always speaks wisdom. Just take a look at this.
Ben, I thank you. You wouldn't know what you've done to people like me today. You know what I did when you were lecturing? I asked them to find me 3 of the books, because it's in your book. I said, find 3. Because I usually travel with 1, keep 2 in different places, so I can be referring to them. Ben was able to educate us on ethical leadership and failure. And while the country is still failing, he was able to show it clearly. The only thing where I disagree a bit with him is that it is a failing state, if I listen to you very well. Nigeria is a failed state. What qualifies you for a failed state, number 1, is when you're no longer in control of your territory. Nigeria is no longer in control of its territory. I was to leave Enugu 6 a.m. this morning. I was told that I have to wait till 7:30 to drive to Nsukka because the road is somehow by the security agencies. I schooled here, and I was telling them a story that I used to go from here to Enugu in the night to a party and come back by 3 a.m. So now I'm being told to wait till 7:30. And that is the situation. I left Yanegua yesterday coming to Enugu. I was told, no, you can't drive that far. Peter, fly to Lagos and fly to Enugu. And I said, in this territory, they told me there were few people in Mbano. I said, please be going. Whatever we'll get, we'll see. It's all part of our country. That is a failed state. The second thing is when you're no longer in control of your economy. We're no longer in control of this economy. I was telling somebody yesterday who told me about inflation. And I said Nigeria is not calculating the inflation very well. And I don't want to join issues with them. That I read inflation statistics, and it showed that transport over the past 1 year increased by about 3%. And I said, you see how we have become liars in this country. From Onitsha to Lagos on a bus used to be 9,000. Now it's 19,000 something. How can it be 3%? I said, that is nonsense. We have an inflation that is over 50%. Same thing goes, nobody knows the rate of exchange today. You wake up in the morning, what you get, everything, and you ask that question. And that is what is happening here. We have an unemployment that nobody can imagine the level of unemployment in Nigeria. Nobody can measure it today, except that we are just max producing poverty. That's all we're doing. We're not faking where I was coming from. I told Bishop this, I said, Bishop, let nobody tell you there's oil still, people are stealing our oil or there's illegal mining. The only people who are stealing oil are people in government. Nobody here can steal oil. Nobody here. To steal oil, you need a ship. For a ship to come into our territory, Navy must approve it. It must have the necessary approval. And the ship is not tiny. It's not a canoe. It's not a small boat. It is a ship that carries several barrels. So it is people in government that are stealing it. For anybody to tell you it's illegal mining, I say it's not illegal. I told people today, I told Bishop, I said, can I come to Nsukka here? In any community in Nsukka to mine anything illegally without the citizens approving it, they will kill me immediately. So if anybody is doing mining here, it's by approval of Nigerians. Nigeria has turned into a criminalized society, where those who are supposed to be leading it have turned into that's why we don't care about anything. So if you ask now, Peter Obi, where did you go to school? He says, oh, he was in Nsukka. Where is your result? Which department? He doesn't know. And then university says, and people say, university should release it. Then Peter Obi will sue and say, don't release it. Hey, wait a minute. You was one who said you went to this university. I was in Nsukka. I'm a student in Nsukka. It doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily need to say you went to school. You might not be somebody who went to school. There's so many great people in the world who didn't go to school. The biggest company in the world today is Apple. Apple today, with a market valuation of over 3 billion, is more than the GDP of the whole of Africa. But the founder was an abandoned child who was picked from a foster home. He didn't have to say, my mother is a great man or my father. He was even a school dropout. It's written there. If you go there and Google it, they say dropout from secondary school. Not even, he didn't have to claim the school he didn't go to. And when he asks, then it becomes problem. He didn't go to any school. You can say, I didn't go to school. But please, the ethics begins by telling us, I am Peter Obi. I went to this school. I went to this place. I went to this place. And it's verifiable. People can go and do what? Verify. As you know, I always say to people that the university now belongs to us. Because the VC and the DVC were all my mates here. So when I go to people, they said, I said, don't ask me about my degree. Let me tell you those I was in university with. That anybody, yes, that verify that. I said, anybody who comes to University of Nigeria, Nsukka, while I was there for 4 years and say he didn't notice me, maybe he wasn't in this university.
So guys, Peter Obi is trying to say that it was not even compulsory for Tinubu to have submitted university school certificates. You know, it wasn't compulsory that you must be a graduate of a particular university for you to vie for this position of the president of Nigeria. You can just say you sat for WAEC. You can just say one thing or the other. Even your wealth of experiences, you know, can easily qualify you, you know, to run for this position. But when you told Nigerians that you graduated from this university, and we ended up seeing two different certificates, you know, on the social media with different signatures and different fonts with different logos and all that, that brings to question what kind of certificate did Tinubu submit to INEC? Did he lie under oath? That alone is another thing that is going to disqualify Tinubu, no doubt about that. And that is why he does not want Chicago State University to release his document. He said it's going to cause him irreparable damage. So guys, you've heard it for yourself. Peter Obi, he speaks his own gently, but you know, when you listen to him, you see wisdom in his words. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.